Hello friends, today I'm doing a pet tier list, so yeah, here we go. There's a lot in this, so yeah, there's a lot to go through, I guess. Um, so dogs, I think dogs would go in either exceptional or godlike. I wish I could put them kind of in the middle. The only thing that keeps me from putting them in godlike or whatever is that I feel like a lot of people with dogs, because they're such common animals, they just don't even think of researching them, and then they'll get like a super crazy breed just to look cool, and or like for example, a husky. A lot of people get them just because, oh, they're cute. I see them on the internet, and then huskies are very, high exercise dogs, and they're vocal, and that's not, people wouldn't know that if they didn't research, and that can really, I'm sure that can put off a lot of husky owners. So I wish I could go in the middle, but I think godlike is the most fair. They're common for a reason. Ooh, I guess we'll just go by. So this is a small dog. I guess we're gonna go big dog and then small dog. Small dogs, I'll put them with the other dogs. I think it's mostly the same. The only thing with a lot of small dogs is that people sort of mistreat them and don't train them because they're small, and then, it's kind of a problem for the dogs as they get older. They'll be, untrained, and they'll be, the stereotypical, like, yappy little dog, and that's because these dogs are usually not having a great time, honestly. Like, these dogs have all their boundaries ignored, they're not trained, they barely get any exercise usually, so that does make me want to put them in exceptional. I think they're great pets, but for small dogs in particular, I feel like a lot of people treat them like toys or decoration or, not even animals. So yeah. It looks like there's a Syrian hamster, so I'll just go Robo Hamster is this, I think. I'm gonna put this in meh. I feel like hamsters, I'm gonna put both of these here. And hamsters are great pets. All of these pets can be great pets, but I feel like hamsters are so popular, and they are almost always mistreated. Like, if you go to a pet store, almost all of the cages are super tiny, and it's kind of abusive to put them in there, which is, like, kind of weird for me to say, of course. But, like, it's kind of horrible how we treat them, I think, and I think they have way higher needs than most people know or are willing to meet. So, yeah. Hedgehogs. I think hedgehogs go with hamsters. They're not as popular, but I think, not recently, but a while ago, hedgehogs got really popular, which was pretty detrimental because a bunch of people got them and then didn't take care of them well. So, yeah. Yeah. These guys can all chill together. Axolotls. I feel like axolotls are about to go through what all of these guys have gone through, where they get popular and mistreated because of Minecraft. Like, the amount of videos on, like, TikTok or whatever I've seen of people being like, getting an axolotl because Minecraft, or like, oh, I really want an axolotl because Minecraft posts and whatever, so I feel like it's about to join these guys because of, it's like these popular pets that are mistreated. But I'm gonna put them in grand. Axolotls are pretty cool as far as water animals go, I think. I would love to have one, but I had fish a while ago, and I was so I was so bad at taking care of them. I had to stop keeping fish just because I was really not. It wasn't for me. I think maybe I'll try again in the future, but it's gonna be a long time because I don't think fish is my hobby. It was more than I was willing to do with, like, water changes, and then the water pH would be off, and I didn't know what to do, and there was so much, like, conflicting information online, and yeah, it was just a lot, and yeah, I don't think I might get into it one day again, but yeah, for now, I'm taking a break. I'm not fishing. Cats, godlike, Cats are a popular pet, but for good reason. They're great pets. I think they're usually taken care of quite well. I don't think they're suffering from what these guys suffer from, where they're, like, taken care of badly because of how popular they are, So, yeah, I think they're popular, but they're usually taken care of well. They don't have that much as far as like exercise needs go. They still have needs, of course, like food and water and litter box and all that. But they're pretty good. They're pretty godlike, you know. Chinchilla. I don't think I'd ever own a chinchilla. Maybe, you know, I'm never say never, whatever. But I don't think I'd ever own one. They're just kind of, I don't know, like I don't really I don't have too many strong opinions about chinchillas. I guess I'll put them in meh. I don't have any really strong opinions about them. Fish, bad. I'm putting them in bad, not because I don't think they're a bad pet, but I think that fish are such recommended pets. They're recommended to everyone. You know, everyone you know has probably had a fish once in their life. They're mistreated so much. They have such high care requirements. I think fish, you know, are some of the hardest animals to take care of. And that's really like strange. You know, you wouldn't think of fish to be hard animals to take care of, but they really are. They have very intense care needs, especially with water changes and pH and all that, you know. And yeah, I think fish are just not great pets unless you're really into fish, you know. And I think a lot of people buy a fish thinking it's going to be this easy pet, you know, and it's not. Rabbits, I'm putting them in grand. I have 2 rabbits and I love them more than anything, but they're not great pets. I think they're good pets. They're great companions. They're wonderful, but they destroy stuff. They can chew cables and like be dangerous, you know, because if you chew a cable, it can start an electrical fire or something, and it's a danger to them and, you know, your house. And yeah, they're wonderful animals, and I love them, and I would put them as grand pets, but they're really overrated. I might want to put them in meh category. I feel like they are great pets, and I love my rabbits more than anything, but are they good pets? Would I say that they're a grand pet? You know, I'm not sure. I think it's gonna go in meh. I wish I could go in the middle, but I'm leaning towards meh just because these guys chew everything. My rabbits live outside in a shed, which I know most people hear that and they think of these tiny little hutches. Don't worry, my rabbits have enough space. They they are more well taken care of than most rabbits. And so there's like these little sort of boards on the wall. It's like the things that you probably have in your house. They're connected to the wall to the floor. It's like a little thing. We put those in there for pretty much decoration, and they have chewed them so much. They used to be, you know, 2x4s, and they were sharp at the edges, you know, like a 2x4, and now they're rounded. That's how much they've chewed at them. And I can't imagine if they were in the house, like, doing that. I think my mom would make me give them away. I don't think I would be allowed to keep them. Because, yeah, that they cause quite a bit of damage, and they have pretty crazy care needs, honestly. Like, nowhere near fish, of course, but a lot of cages recommended in pet stores for rabbits are not big enough, you know, and I think that rabbits just, you know, they're kind of in this category of animals, not including the chinchilla, but they're kind of in the category of animals that are usually not well taken care of just because I think it's just these small animals in general that are just, they're popular and people don't think they have hard care, which they do, and they don't think they need space, which they do, you know, and yeah. So this is a rat or a mouse. I don't think there's any mice, or I don't think there's not 2 different ones, so I'm just going to say this is a mouse because where I live you can't get rats, so I haven't done a lot of research into rats or anything, just because, you know, I don't really know. I think mice are good pets. I think they would kind of go in the meh category, though. I'm kind of putting all the rodents, and rabbits aren't rodents, but it's just kind of rodent-aligned animals in the meh category, just because I think they are really great pets, but a lot of places like pet stores will give you too small of cages, and they have some relatively hard care, and they can be stinky. Like, you know, and you have to change their stuff so it isn't stinky, of course, but I think one thing is that people don't realize how much they can smell a bit. Like, if I forget, or if I, like, miss, so I clean my rabbit house every day and then let or not every day, like once a week. And if I, let's say, don't do it for a week and 2 days, it'll start to smell a bit bad in there, And yeah, they can just be not the best. Guinea pigs, I'm really putting all the road on the line in meh. I don't have strong opinions about guinea pigs. I would love to own guinea pigs, but I think they're also like rabbits where they chew stuff up, So that would put them in the sort of that category. I think they're good pets, but they're also, I think, not cared for well by a lot of people. They're just gotten as these, small animal pets, and then not cared for that good. Horses, I think horses are going to go great. I feel like the majority of people who are getting horses and have enough money to spend on horses know a bit about horses, and I feel like horses aren't really badly taken care of that much. So yeah, I think horses are great. I would love to have a horse, and I think if you're gonna spend as much money as it costs to get a horse, you're usually gonna know a bit about horses and, have done some research, and you ride horses or you work at a barn or whatever, and, I don't think they're badly taken care of. Their needs are kind of like, their needs are kind of hard to fulfill, but there's so many barns that you can, let them, what is it called, where you sort of, oh god, I can't remember the word. It's like you rent them a room at a barn. It's, oh god, I'm gonna remember the word while I'm editing this video, and I'm gonna be like, oh my god, you were so stupid. But, so horses are usually well taken care of. I feel like their needs are usually met. They're not in exceptional or godlike because I feel like they have quite hard needs, especially with how big of space they need and how much food and how much they cost. Like, they cost so much, which does put them down a few notches. But they're great animals. I love horses. Chickens, godlike. I've owned chickens. I'm planning to get chickens again. Chickens are some of the best pets ever, and they are so underrated. These pets can get you breakfast, They're just great. If you don't have a rooster, they're not very loud. If you take care of them well, they're not going to be very loud, and I feel like most people care for them well enough. The people who aren't caring for them well are usually factory farms, and I wouldn't really count it as pets if you're factory farming them, but as pets, chickens are godlike, honestly. They are great. They're so smart. I feel like people think they're dumb, but they are really smart animals, and yeah. I have so many opinions on chickens, and once I get my chickens, I'm going to make a full video, so if you want more opinions on chickens, subscribe, because there is so many opinions on animals here. Is this a tortoise or a turtle? I can't really tell. I think this is a turtle, so I'm going to say this is a tortoise. So tortoises I feel like they're good animals, but sometimes they are, abused because they have harder care needs, which I think would put them with the axolotls. They're great animals. Usually they're taken care of well, but I feel like sometimes they're not. And they have some harder care needs, just like axolotls, which does put them down, and yeah. Is this a different type of hamster? I don't even know what this is. Is this a freaking vole or a shrew? What even is this? I don't know what this is. I can't tell from that photo. It looks like a shrew or a vole. Did I say that was a rat or a mouse? Because okay, I said that was a mouse, didn't I? So I'm gonna say this is a rat, I guess. Rats suffer from, I think rats are great pets. I can't have them where I live, so I haven't done a ton of research, but they're so smart. They don't live very long, which is sad, but I think I'll put them in grand. I feel like they aren't as, abused as mice are, because I feel like with rats, I don't know, they're more, you can't really, at least, I don't really know, honestly, but from what I've seen, it's a bit harder to get them. You can't just, I don't know. I don't own them where I live. You can't own them where I live, so I don't know a ton. But from what I think I know, I don't think they're as abused as this category. I don't think they have as hard of care as this category, and I don't think they're as popular as this category, which puts them in the grand category with my fellow, hard care, but they're not very common they can be abused, but not as commonly as these guys, and great pets. All of these animals are great pets, honestly. except fish. I'm just kidding. I love fish. I would love to have fish again. Just, man, I really, if I do that again, I've gotta freaking get my life together, because with my pets, sometimes, sometimes I need a day where, I'm supposed to clean my tank today, I'm gonna clean it tomorrow. With the fish, if I forgot to clean their tank for like a day, it was like, bam, your pH levels skyrocketing, you are dead, all your fish are dead. And yeah, it was kind of stressful. Fish are alright, they're just, I think if I own fish again, I'm gonna have to research very hard, because I don't know what I was doing before, but it was freaking wrong. Yeah, whatever I was doing before was not good. And yeah, I do like a lot of aquatic animals, like aquatic shrimp and aquatic snails, and I would like to get some aquatic shrimp again. I'm planning on actually doing an aquatic shrimp bowl, so subscribe if you want to see that. But yeah, spiders. I would love to have a spider, honestly. I can't get one because my mom would not allow me. I think they're going to be in the grand category. They have some hard care needs like these guys, but they aren't as popular, which I think that's what happens with all these, where they're not as popular as these guys, but they still have some hard care, and they still are relatively commonly abused. I don't know a ton about spiders, I'm not gonna lie, because it's never been an option for me to get, and I don't really know. I haven't done a ton of research compared to these other animals. I have no clue what this is still. I'm still thinking about it. I'm sure it's a type of hamster, but I just don't know which type. And it looks like a deformed shrew. But yeah, I think spiders, I'm gonna put them in this category. Turtles, I guess they're going in the grand category. They're good. Actually, I don't really have strong opinions on turtles, but I'm gonna put them with the tortoises, because I think they suffer from sort of the same as all of these guys, where it's like, they can be abused, but they aren't as much as these guys, and they have some hard care, but it's not super bad, I don't think. It's really hard for stuff like turtles and tortoises and spiders, because it really does vary between the species, and everything, like tarantulas, whatever, and then if you're counting other spiders in here, those are going to have way different care. Even different types of tarantula have really different care. And turtles and tortoises, super different between different species. So it's hard, because I'm putting them all in one group, and nature does not like to be grouped, Nature, it does whatever. Whenever you try and categorize nature, they add another platypus just to fuck up your categories. Anyways, this is my tier list, I think. Yeah, I think so. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, is this really how I feel? But I think I've explained my opinions on all of these good. Anyways, if you want to see more videos, subscribe. I do lots of animal videos. Usually my videos are better put together. I haven't uploaded in like a month, and I really wanted to get something uploaded, so I was like, you know what, if I do this, then I can edit it super quick, and, I can have it out super soon, so that it doesn't feel like I've just abandoned my YouTube channel. But yeah, I have a lot of videos I'm planning that are based on animals. I do other types of videos as well. I'm planning on doing some gaming videos, and I have in the past, but I haven't done them in a while. But I have in the past. I do art videos all the time. I've done a few tier lists, and I do animal videos, a lot of animal videos. I have lots of plans for animal videos. If you love animals and you want to hear my horrible opinions, subscribe. Also, if you disagree with any of these, leave your opinion in the comments. I love to debate. I won't fight you, but I will debate you. Also, if it sounds like I'm angry, I'm not, unless you're being like, oh, I hate all animals and I want them to die. Then I might be angry, because I get angry. But usually I'm not angry, and you can change my opinion. If you change my opinion, I love that. I love getting new opinions, because it makes me feel like I'm growing as a person. So if you disagree, go ahead and comment, and we can talk about it. And, it's all my opinion. All of this is my opinion. Some of them I don't know a ton about, like rats. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys all so much. And goodbye.